How you doing? This is Lambert C. Davenport coming live for Organic Gold. You know, I've been talking about why the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. Everybody wants to be rich, but not many of us are. Why do so few people have real wealth? Certainly, there must be some fundamental difference between the rich and the poor that I can count for different levels of success. Rich people often seem capable of generating amazing things and things in their lives. And many with less money seems to be stuck. You wouldn't be alone if you concluded that this is due to some difference in abilities or work ethics. But if you look closely at the rich people, you likely find that most aren't particularly lucky, intelligent, or hardworking. So let's examine some of these actual fundamental difference between the rich and the poor. Let's go with number one. Rich people attempt to create a specific lifestyle for themselves. Poor people believe they have no control, right? It happens, that mentality. Oh, it happens, right? Or whatever we have, we see we're comfortable with it, we relax. Huh? That's your safety blanket. You walk around with your safety blanket. It's all dirty and messed up. But it's your safety blanket. You're comfortable with your safety blanket. Okay? If you don't believe you can create the life you desire, why would you even try? And I hate that word try. Why would you even go for it? But if you can envision what you want, you stand a chance to get it. That's as a man thinketh, so shall it be. I've been reading a lot of books lately about the mindset and how the mind works. As a man thinketh, so shall it be. You can actually bring people into you if you really believe in yourself. Or suddenly you be standing somewhere and that person is right there that you wanted to be there. You know how sometimes you thinking of a person to call them and they call you and you say, "Dad, man, I was just thinking about you. I was just about to call you." Wow, man, And what happened is you get lost in what you was going to call them about because they called you. So we have to remember the things that we pray for. Be careful of that what you pray for, because see, that's a form of praying. See, people, it's not just about being on the hands and knees and praising God. I praise God every day. I ask God, forgive me for my sins, for thou trespass. But lead me to righteousness. And I want to tell y'all something about this. The rich stay rich and the poor stays poor. We don't believe in ourselves. They made us believe in somebody else. Somebody else would lead us to happiness. Well, I'm here to tell you that I do have a plan for all of us to be in happiness. But you gotta help. You really have to help. You can't play around and treat this like, this is just a side piece. See, and that's why I haven't been going nowhere. If you look in the back of me, my seats are empty. I consider this my headquarters, the OG Den. But the OG Den is not willing and moving like I have a vision of. You know why? Because I failed myself. And I realized that I failed myself because I have taken this company not as a job that I take my job like I know I gotta go to work. So what I do, I go to work. I make no excuses. I gotta be at work. And sometimes because I got sick days, sick pay, and I'm really tired, I call it. Yeah, this is Lambert C. Davenport. Yeah, I'm calling in. I don't feel too well. I'm really just fucking tired, y'all. I'm just really tired. I mean, how many of us is tired? But let's get back to the rich versus the poor. So you see that our desires, we don't envision it. You stand a chance if you envision what you're gonna have, and you pack it. You pack it. Like if I want to lose weight, what should I do, people? How Lambert should lose weight? Should I just go at it all the way, or should I just gradually, day by day, start to eat right? Put one fruit in per day. Put a grapefruit in because I know grapefruit work magic with my body. Also, I have Ganoderma too. That's really suppressing my appetite. Tag is suppressing it. It's suppressing it in a way. I am losing weight. It's suppressing in a way I can't even imagine. Okay, but let's get back to number two of what wealthy people, they dream much bigger. You know, tell your poor friends that you want to be a millionaire and see what they say. You're likely to hear something like this. Oh, Lambert, you won't make it. Oh, Lambert, that's a pyramid scheme or scam. You know, oh, we can't come together. No, that won't happen. No. No one needs that much money anyway. You can live fine with less than what you have, dollars. You know, oh, money is the root of all evil. You know, um, oh, who's going to control it? Oh, if it gets too big, who's going to handle it? Oh, you know, I don't have no time for that, man. My plate is full. Is that another one of those pyramid schemes, man? No, I don't want to do that, man. These are the poor man's excuse. What would a rich person say? If I said, I'm introducing you, I'm bringing the treasures of the earth to you. I'm introducing you to a healthy beverage and beauty product. This is a herb that's infused into this product. For 5,000 years, this herb has been successful within the Asian community. Do you want to be a part of this? Already we in 34 countries. We got set for 36 countries. Do you want to be a part of this international corporation? That's already, we are making leaps and bounds in 5 years than what Starbucks did since they was created. Starbucks been in creation since 1971. You don't know how big this could go, but people have to believe in it. You have to envision yourself in a position. So envision me helping us get to that spot. You know, you want to spend time with your children and everything like that. So be a part of it. See, start to have control of your life, not having somebody else control your life. Like your boss really control your life. You know, and you don't think about that. Do you ask your boss, I don't got no time for that. Why? You know why you don't say that? Because you'll be fired. If your boss say, listen, you got to stay tonight. We don't got nobody coming. You're a doctor. You got to stay, or you're a nurse. You got to stay because you're wage. See, but we have solutions to that. See, what will happen if you join this company and y'all follow me and we get over 2,000 followers, let's say. We can all make each other better. And all we have to do is just lock the dual teams down, and then everybody just get paid. Boom, 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 boom. Just get paid. Boom, 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 boom. That's the beauty of a multi-level. I mean, yes, the people who are working at the bottom, they can pay like this, but you have somebody like me. Somebody that believe in Malcolm, believe in Martin, believe in Marcus Garvey, believe in Gandhi, you know, believed in Jesus, believes in God. You know, and I understand what God said. He didn't just create me to be here by myself. Yes, I'm held accountable for my own actions, but God has given me somebody else. See, when I look at that person, I see one thing, the breath of God in them, which is also in me. So Why should I not work together in a uniform way to make life better? See, rich people think that way. That's why they have gated communities and private affairs and such. They don't want nobody else to mess it up because you're not thinking right, man. You're not thinking right. You're not thinking right. You're worrying about your bills and everything like that, and some of y'all thinking y'all have it good and you don't. See, rich people attempt to create a specific life for themselves. Wealthy people dream much bigger. You know, do you think that a person who said things like this is ever most likely going to be wealthy? People who are poor always tend to think small. People who are rich dream big. I'm dreaming big, y'all. I'm gonna get a bigger vision. The rich play to win, and the poor plays not to lose. Meaning, whatever you have, you're gonna hold on to it like some safety blanket, knowing damn well that it's not a safety blanket. It could be taken away anytime, any given day, because you don't have a substantial amount of residual income coming into your household besides just your job. You don't have a sponsor who really understands that. And yes, he sees people growing to him and like him, but he's not making his structure strong, his organization strong. He's greedy for himself. But he's telling you a lot of loose lip stuff to make you what? To make you tell more people and more people. Right before he could get richer and richer. And soon, or later, he'll see you later, alligator. But I'm not like that. Because I respected Malcolm, Martin, Marcus, Gandhi, Jesus, and God. I can't do that. That's why I haven't targeted other people yet. Because I've been targeting poor people. Now maybe I should just go over the white picket fence and start targeting people that's about something. But poor people are making the rich richer. That means the poor are rich. They just don't know it. So I'm targeting you and I'm trying to awaken you for why you go waking up the riches within. For we all could be wealthy. Look at this. Organic Go has things. They have 10 healthy beverages. They start one. Hot chocolate. Very good for you. It's got Ganoderma. And once it's got Ganoderma, it's got everything. We got 3 different types of teas. We got red tea, we got green tea, we got black iced tea, which you can make all of these cold or hot. The hot chocolate work on it, making milk how you want it, right? Then from there, we have King of Coffee, we have Jamaican Brew, okay? All right, we have Supreme Latte, which have ginseng in it, okay? We have we have latte, we have black coffee, and we got mocha, which is a fuse of coffee and chocolate together. And that special brew, that Jamaican brew, is filter pack brew. Okay? And then, not only that, then we have good toothpaste, OS Smiles, good soap that has Ganoderma, grapeseed, and glucolatine. These are antioxidants. These are high. This help pull out the all the metal. It helps stick stuff to it. And so if you're watching your skin, right, you're washing up, you bathe, and what happens? Your pores open. So what happens? The glucosamine start bringing that stuff out. See, and that's how you see dirt and stuff like that. This dirt that's like dead skin, ions and stuff being pulled out of your skin, basically through your pores. That's another way of detoxing, sweating, and things like that. That's everybody forget that the skin is the largest organ in the body. Okay, so you have that. So wealthy people, they are much bigger dreamers. Okay, people who are rich dream big. The rich play to win, and the poor plays not to lose. So that means whatever you have, you're satisfied with it, and you're not going to try to do a learning experience, not a risk. See, let me tell you something about me. When I joined the Organic Go, I said this is a learning experience. This is not a risk. Okay? What else do they have? They also, you got to deal with opportunity versus obstacles. Those who are wealthy tend to focus on opportunities. and then simply deal with the obstacles as they arise along the way. The poor have a habit of focusing on all obstacles. Oh my gosh, you know. See, and that's what I'm doing. When I'm messing with my own people, I'm in a poor situation. And I'm trying to uplift y'all. I'm working with the obstacles that y'all say. I don't got much time, I don't got this. Hear me out. If you just join, plug in, you'll do a team. In the midst of you, Jesus is a good thing. You're growing. I'm plugging you in. I'm plugging you in. You joining me. Don't, you know, if you go on my website, right? If I put it on an automatic thing through my black back office, right? If I put it on automatic, it just plugs people in. No, I'm plugging you in personally. I would like you to come as a group and allow me to plug you in. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So then you could start doing that. You understand? Plugging in. Because what normally people do, they start making these all special separate groups. No, we are a whole force. You know, y'all coming from, this is the OG Wolves. This ain't the ABC team, the OG Wolves team, the such and such team. This said one thing. This says organic gold. You know what in the military they used to say? You ain't no other color but green. We a team. You understand? I learned when I was in the army, we used to have these so-called rivalries, um, strike strike force versus first strike, and et cetera, et cetera. You know, these were different battalions, but we all knew we were soldiers. So those were obstacles in our way. But when war came, it broke all of those obstacles and saw the opportunity to work together. Those who are wealthy tend to focus on opportunities, simple deal with obstacles as they arise along the way. The poor have a habit of focus on obstacles. Okay. The commitment counts. We commitment. Who? Poor people? Committed? Committed to what? You know what we committed to? Things that give us temporary satisfaction, pleasures, and desires, temptations, and lust, and so forth. Like the daily sins, all of that golf and all of that. That's what we participate in. Oh man, I gotta get those $300 sneakers. Well, you could put $300 right into this company and already get started. And guess what? That sneaker cannot give you the benefits that this company can. You could buy millions of those sneakers if you work hard, just like you work to get those sneakers. Yo, I got the latest on they 300 something dollars. Well, you could have went into this company for 232, still have you like $60, have have a doggone lifetime of tax write-off. That's over the normal 30 types of different tax write-offs you can. Now you got an extended tax write-off and you don't even have a child. Now they used to tell you, oh, if you had a child, you get more tax write-offs. Now you got a business. Okay. You might have to pay a little bit more on tax because you have a business, but guess what? Now you have a business. Keep all your receipts. Okay? All right? Poor people believe they have no control. You know that. Wealthy people dream much bigger. The rich play to win, and the poor plays not to lose. Opportunity versus your obstacles. Commitment counts. The rich do an excellent job at staying committed to achieving their goals. The poor are good at of dedicating themselves to dreaming about their hopes instead of making goals out of them. You know what that means? That's like me right now. I'm sitting here with y'all. I'm dreaming of it, but I'm not making it pop. I'm not making it happen. I need to be out there in the street making it happen. Right? Although you may have fun thinking about how great it would be to be rich, that's not going to make your desires happen. Set a goal and then fully commit to it. You know, peer group matters. All right, we know that. You get a team, as one script said, a smaller group that is together was the only thing that changed the world. Think about it. How many small groups or organizations change the world? A lot. Unimaginable. Okay? So peer group matters. See, and that's what this whole foundation is about. Multi-level, it's a peer group. It matters. We all tend to rise or fall to the level of our peer group, you know. So if your sponsor is not really working with you because you've been so indoctrinated by consumer psychology that you in being a labor force worker most of your life, you you can't function, but you're doing something, you're doing work, and your sponsor sees that, but he tells you something like this: man, you're not putting in work. That's it, nothing else. You know, but that's all. You're not putting in work. You know what that's saying? You ain't doing shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. When someone tells you you're not putting in work, they mean you're not doing shit. And if you're not doing shit, they don't give a damn about you. Because you're not putting in work, man. You don't care. You know. So I'm telling you that if I see you honestly trying to work it out, we're gonna work it out together because I'm putting you in place. You're all gonna come to me and I'm gonna put y'all in place and I'm gonna show y'all. And once I show y'all, then I can see y'all doing the same thing because I can watch that tree to infinity. Okay, but we have to be committed into our group. Whoever joins us is joining a group or organization that's going to be a corporation, that's going to be a foundation, and we're going to build a community for ourselves. We're, we're just going to go and you know how they always fixing these development and they got all these new homes. We're just going to pick a spot and see, check out the area, the weather and everything like that. That all counts the crime and all that. And buy all them damn homes. They already made, buy them all, right? And then fix up, get it up, make a gate, make a real gate, put cameras, all that. And guess what? Create your own sheriff department. You got it. And all the people in there got the same philosophy, ideas, and guess what? Have your kids start going to school to what? Open up their own business, open up their minds. All of that talent we have. People, kids want to be musicians, kids want to be sewers, blacksmiths, locksmiths, computer scientists, all that. We have all of that in there for our community for these kids to rock it out. It's no place really like that. Only the rich have that type of stuff. You know, commitment counts, y'all. Okay, peer group matters. Okay, we all tend to rise and fall to the level of our peer groups. Have you ever noticed that the rich hang out with the rich people? Spend time with wealthy people if you want to succeed financially. You'd be amazed at how your perspective changes when you hear people talking about how they made $2,000 in a single day. Can you imagine that? Yo, man, I made $2,000 in a single day. You know what? In organic gold, you can do that. You know how I'll tell you that? They have three promotional packs. They have one called gold, they have one called silver, and they have a bronze. Now check this out. When people go gold, they call this fast track bonus, I call it referral bonus or whatever. The company gives you this, right? So let's say you go gold pack and spend 13 something for your whole entire thing. So you get a slew of products, you get this website and everything like that, right? You know what I mean? You get a lot of products with gold. And you at 20%. So imagine when I was telling you, if Starbucks makes what, billions of cups a day, imagine if we get 10% into that billion, right? And imagine you get 20% out of that commission, out of that money. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. 15% out of that money or 10% out of that money. That's what I'm talking about. That's residual income. Okay, that's income that you could say to your boss, hey boss, you know, it's a pleasure working with you. But I think it's time for me to go upwards and do something more full time. But I really want to thank you for giving me the opportunity that you did for all these years to give me an opportunity to get this what I got right now. People, we can do this. Okay? We can do this $2,000 a day. You know, you get $147 for each goal. So picture that. If you had 10 people, right? That's $1,470 you just made right then and there, that one day. And one single day. So imagine you somebody big, how much you can make. The rich constantly learns too. That's another thing. You find that wealthy people are usually learning new things, especially when in regards to making more money. The poor frequently have an attitude that they already know everything they need to know. Don't stop learning. That's one of my faults. That's one of my faults, y'all. And develop the habit and attitude presented in this article will go a long way towards improving your financial situations. It never is too late to start, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you can turn things around. Start today, and you can change your financial life forever. This is Lambert C. Davenport signing off from the OG Wolves. Remember one thing, and one thing only. A healthy decision, a healthy choice is a wise decision. So get with Organogold. Tastycafe.organogold. TASTYKAFE dot Organogold. My email is arrow the arrow ARROWEYE 71 Gmail or 917-862-3353. See you later.